Yeah, we're back. Took a few days. Had some things I had to do. And then yesterday I came out here and got busy and forgot to bring you all along with me. So, the first part of this one is I'm going to recap what we did yesterday and basically start leading and guiding you to tell you and show you what we're going to be doing today. So we'll flip you around here and you can see we've got things all set up here in doorway. Table saw, miter saw. But as we get in here, you'll see we've got a table set up here. This is a table for Mrs. Stedhomer. Getting into the styrofoam and getting it cut. That's been kind of a interesting little chore on all of that. And figuring out what is and is not the best way. But here's the progress from yesterday. We started getting floor joists put in. Now these floor joists, as you can see, I'm going to get down in here, show you. They don't set too far up, but it's no different than any house with a cross space. And we're getting them built. Maybe if I get a little closer here, maybe zoom in, you'll see what I'm talking about. Zoom in here a bit, right there. See, I'm attaching these furring strips, and you can see it here. It's being attached to both sides. Now we're doing all of that on these two sawhorses. There's the furring strips right there, and there's the floor joist. Now here's the reason for it, and I think I explained it once before, but those furring strips are going to hold up the styrofoam. The styrofoam that will give this kind of a second vapor barrier, a little bit of insulation factor, but it holds that up, which is what keeps this insulation from falling clear through into the ground, because this is not backed. This is just insulation. It is basically the cheapest we could get, but yet works perfectly if you do it right. And because it's not backed means I can't staple it. We had to have something to put down there. Yeah, it probably would have been a little more cheaper to just buy this where I could staple, but it would still be exposed to the moisture below. So we opted to go with the styrofoam in order to protect it. Now, we just did this last night to try it. It worked. We got styrofoam cut for these two. They're not going to be put in permanently. I'm going to lay them over here to get them out of the way right now. But for today, we're going to start continuing on with the floor joist. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to set you up on a tripod and we'll be right back. I've got those taken care of. Well, not taken care of completely. They're built, cut to length, and now we're getting ready to put the ends down here. Now, some of you may not agree with the way I'm doing this. That's okay. I'm not showing you how to do something. I'm showing you how I do it. And I always have a tendency to overdo just a little. I don't overdo as much as some people, but I do overdo it. And this is probably one of the instances. Now, what I'm going to be doing, the first three get that board right there. The second two, or the last two, gets this board. Now, once I get it, I'll set it up on the ledger and put it in there and take my 2-pound sledge, which is laying over here to the side, and I'll beat them because there's bolt heads sticking through. And when I beat them, I'll be able to indent them, and then I'll know where to put the hole saw to cut a hole to accommodate for them. So just to give you an idea of what I'm getting ready to do, I always screw them on first, and then I come through with a nailer and I put long ring shank nails in there just to make sure and to give them a secure. Okay, here we go. I guess I have a little bit of a rant to do here. This is something I believe some of you will or some of you will understand. It has to do with age. It seems like things change when you get older. Let's take me for example. I'm getting older. And the older I get, it seems like the more my pants holder-uppers disappears and the pant pusher-downers grows. So now I'm understanding why this is a need. Man, I never thought I'd ever get to this point. Oh well, let's go on. Well, there you have it. The last part of the floor joists. In and locked down. Now we get ready to go on to part 2, or phase 2, whatever we want to call it. This is Stedhomer. Y'all have a great, great day. We'll catch you the next time when we start the next part of this. Don't forget to subscribe, give us thumbs up. Tell your family, tell your friends. Tell the local road construction guy. Because they're about all getting out there, getting ready to go because this weather is getting unbelievably wonderful. Catch you all the next time. Bye-bye.